Snow Watch 86. A special report from Channel 2 News with Jim Jensen.
Good afternoon. A major winter storm has dropped more than 5 inches of snow on the ground in the metropolitan area. And also Westchester County investigators are searching for clues in the death of a Peekskill woman who died of cyanide poisoning after taking 2 Tylenol capsules. These are the stories Channel 2 News is covering at this hour. First to the snow. It came into the metropolitan area at approximately 4 o'clock this morning, dumping so much so quickly that roads were buried, traffic snarled on all the major highways and river crossings. A 20-mile backup on Route 80 in Morristown tied up traffic in northern New Jersey. Schools were shut down in some of the suburbs. They were opened in the city of New York. Shuttle flights were canceled between New York, Boston, and Washington. For more on the meteorological aspects of the storm, to Dr. Frank Field in the Weather Center along with Herb Jakowski. Frank?
Jim, the light snow is falling over most of the metropolitan area, over the northeast. There's some heavier snows. Yes, I do have a mic on. Can you hear me? Okay. I know I'm senile, but I'm not that bad. Light snow falling over most of the northeast, the middle Atlantic states. The real problem here, Jim, is it will continue as light snow, but it depends on the low. And now, Irv, you've been watching the low with Chris. Where is it now?
Frank, the storm is located east of Hatteras, North Carolina, moving east-northeast at 30 to 35 miles per hour, rapidly out to sea.
So it should continue as light snow at least for the next couple of hours. We've got about 5 to 6 inches over much of the area, so we could probably get a couple of more. The radar itself indicates a widespread area of light snow well to the west, so for the next couple of hours we'll still be in it. And the amounts at the moment on our next visual, you will see we have anywhere from 5 to 6 inches. Can we change to the next visual? We can't. All righty. Well, all right. Can you change it for me, John? Now on our next picture, well, I'm afraid a little electronic problem. At any rate, it's 5 to 6 inches around much of the area. We possibly will get another 2 to 3 inches, which might take the total up in some areas close to 8. Jim?
In other words, this is not just a lull between something greater yet to come.
No, I think that it will be from here on out light snow in the metropolitan area for much of the afternoon, the early afternoon, and then gradually begin to taper off, which could conceivably, with this kind of snow grain, add up to a couple of inches.
Frank, Irv, thank you. Now for a report on highway conditions, we'll go to John Slattery in Dobbs Ferry, Westchester County. John?
Jim, a couple of things I'd
sideways.
First of all, the highways. We've been on the Springbrook Parkway and 287, and this is the sawmill. That car is going northbound. Only about a lane is open, and this car is going southbound. About a lane and a half open. Some of the highways have been plowed. In some areas where there's been plowing, it hasn't done that much good because, as you can see, it's continuing to snow. We've got a plow coming right here on Elmsford Avenue, which will give us a look at what secondary streets are like right now. They're no bargain. There's not very much traffic out here, and the traffic that is out seems to be mostly people that have to be out. It's still snowing, and it's not very good right now, Jim.
John, thank you very much for your report. In another story...
has fallen, and what is still to come? Lloyd?
Okay, thanks, Sarah. Here's the way it stands now. We are forecasting total snowfall accumulations of up to 6 inches on Long Island. Before it's all said and done by early this evening, there'll be 5 in Newark, about 5 or 6 in Brooklyn, Queens, and New York City, up to 8 in the hilly terrain of northwestern New Jersey, 5 in the Trenton area. Atlantic City will get off lightly. They'll check in with about 3. Rockland and Westchester County, 7 inches. And southern Connecticut, we're predicting as much as 7 inches before it's all over. Radar indicates the heaviest activity is northeast of our area. You can see just light amounts are occurring now in northern New Jersey, and then further on down towards Washington, D.C., where they had about 4 inches. Allentown, Pennsylvania, has reported up to 5.5 inches. Everything's accumulating because it's so cold, but thank you, everybody, for staying home and heeding our advice. Traffic was very light coming to work this morning. Tom?
Thank you, Lloyd. The second storm to hit our area in less than a week is once again taking its toll on commuting schedules. Reg Wells here in the Channel 9 newsroom now with an update on all traffic conditions. Reg?
Tom, if anyone has to travel today, the key words are allow yourself plenty of extra time to get there. It's going to take a lot longer than usual to get around this area today. Now, looking at some of the figures, at the major airports, Newark and Kennedy are saying there are some flight delays, but at LaGuardia, it's a totally different story. There are no arrivals, with flights either being diverted or delayed. The airports urge that you call your airline before heading for any incoming or outgoing flight. New Jersey Transit says its buses are experiencing delays of up to 1 hour, with 10 to 15-minute delays on trains. The area's other transit systems, PATH, Amtrak, Metro North, and the Long Island Railroad, say they have scattered delays. All the major roads report hazardous driving conditions. The New Jersey Turnpike speed limit is now down to 35 miles an hour, and a trailer ban is in effect. The Garden State Parkway has not dropped its 55-mile-an-hour speed limit yet, but the ice and snow has reduced traffic to a crawl. Elsewhere, most speed limits have already been dropped. Now, in New York City, alternate side of the street parking has been suspended. The watchword, again, is drive only if you have to, and if you must, drive with care, keeping a shovel and perhaps some rock salt in your trunk in case you have to get out of a drift somewhere. Tom, Sarah?
Okay, thanks, Rich. Good advice. Well, our area isn't the only one taking the blow from Old Man Winter. Commuters throughout the South are also having a tough time with ice and snow. The ice and snow have closed schools and caused hundreds of fender benders. At least 2 traffic deaths have been reported, with up to 8 inches of snow on the ground from Texas to Tennessee to Washington, D.C.
Through the afternoon, so stay tuned to Channel 7. We'll keep you up to date. And, of course, we'll have complete reports on the storm on Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock and at 6 o'clock this evening. In the Eyewitness Newsroom, this is Bill Butel. Thank you very much. We'll see you through the day.
This has been a special weather report from Eyewitness News. We now return to Ryan's Hope.